What's up, everybody? It's a warm day today, but we're gonna have some fun. So, is everything good? Everything seems good. I'm doing good. Yeah. Okay. This, okay. Yep. Okay, and we'll jump straight into it. We're gonna finally be animating. I just need to turn this on. Blender, yippee! Okay, so I have finally gotten to rigging this stuff. Whoa. I maybe shouldn't have the entire environment open, but I kinda need it because of, well, animating. What I've done is, wait, maybe I just, because I'm gonna be working on the main stuff right now, I don't need to see this, and the floor is not doing much. I actually need to resize the floor because I realized I didn't. Where's the floor? Oh, I'm in pose mode. That's why. S. Big. Like this, yeah. And move it a bit. Don't you dare freeze on me again. Crash. It's freezing. And it didn't crash. Thank God. What? I have it for some reason. Magnetified. Okay. Either way, this is alright. So. Here. Where do I have the... There. Nope. Right beside it. I just want to click on the armature. I should probably put it in front. Yep. It's a very simple rig. What's up, Jeru? I hope you're doing well. How have you been doing? This heat is unbearable. But yeah. I finally rigged this stuff, so now I can actually move it. And what I did, which is cool, is parent it so that it moves with this box. So I have basically like part of the main animation done here. Whee! But anyways, I do not need to see the box. Yeah, the window is open. You can not really see the flowers that are there. What the hell? Does he want to be Jacksepticeye in 2010? Did he have it in 2010 or like 2011? One of those years. But anyway. Yeah. I now need to figure out how to animate anything. Yeah. Okay, I need to animate. Main, not. I go to pose mode now. So, what it basically does is the jump, which is what it needs to do, which is good, and it also... I have the feeling I could move it a little bit to the side. but that I can also do later. Mainly, wait, bro looks like a Brussels sprout. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, it goes straight off, which is good. This, okay. What I need to do is I want to make it from this perspective, because that's how we're mainly gonna see it. I can, for now, remove the character. If I go here, where's the character? Here. I don't need to see it. Oh, I also finally figured out how to, wait, how to attach the stuff onto this. So it's now moving with the yippee. The head finally moves. But character rig can go away. I mainly need this pose mode and here, and I will all channels. Did that do it? No. Insert keyframes. There. That's good. I remember when this whole thing was just a box. Yeah! It was all just a single box. But yeah. So, also, wild distortion, but it seems to be fine for what we need. Lens distortion. Okay. What I kind of had in mind is that it like slides in, slides like, wait, camera. Like you see it go here, slides like this, slides further. That should work. I hope. And hopefully also look good, because that's the main thing in animation. We want our stuff to look good. So my thing is not X direction. No, not Y direction. Z. So it goes here, kinda. Which is a little bit fast, but I think that works. I do not want to rotate it like that. Also not like that. So it like kinda drifts in. Right? I need to do smaller increments like this. And do I have it? Did it? Yes, it does now. So like this, and bam. Okay. So we see it now go. I might also. Yeah, I'm also sure it will work somehow. Wait. I also might do a little bit of this move, so that it doesn't go like from a weird straight direction, but like it comes in from the side, which should be how it works. And is it this? No, not right. But I might move it a little bit like this. Which, how does it look in regular view? Not too bad, actually. Yeah. This looks like how you'd expect it, I think. Which, yeah, so it goes. Okay. Maybe I saved it should go here, and okay, I did it in the wrong direction. Yeah, wait. I take this. I all channels. So it saves this thing, this position. You see it like that. It then swerves to the other. What if I just simplify it for myself and do minus and plus? Nope. Because it goes like this. I guess this can stay in minus. I just need the this rotation to be more this and this kind of. So it goes like shoo. Right, okay. Maybe a little more. Because I do not want it also lifting off the ground immediately. But okay, the front wheel is touching the stuff, so actually if I move it a bit like this, that should do it. I bet this is riveting to watch. But like this, and then a few frames after, I wanted to have exactly the opposite. Actually, not exactly the opposite. I want to put everything back on 0, 0, 0, 0. Shoo. Actually, that also already kind of looks like it kind of looks like the thing that I would want. I might even put slightly more to the other side, like slightly more over the screen, because like it's really kind of cramped in that direction, in that like it's a bit yeah. Wait, there was technically the box, which at least it's not in the bottom corner for it, so and you have it more in the middle here, so it does make sense. But first of all, actually I might like around here I keyframe all that, so here it would be not like that, a little bit like this, like this, a little bit of a tilt, and still. So like going in, we get boom, 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 choo. Is that too fast? Let me think. A bit too fast. I might space this out a bit more. Because like, yeah. A little bit. Let me think. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Is it all just a little bit too spaced? Not spaced out enough? Let's do it like this. Maybe a little bit less here. Then. Okay, wait. Could it also be that it's a bit weird because the wheel is going like that? Could it wait? How does it look like on a flat plane? Okay, that looks weird as hell. But... Ironic? Wait. Boxes back here. Wait. I know how I simplify that for myself. If I create a plane and let me do a cube and I just scale it in which direction is that? Y direction. I just want to scale it down and things so that it's a wall. I want to like track the line which the front wheel is following here, because if the yeah, that's going a bit too far out of the. I would need to. It's the armature again. Armature here. Thing. It's selecting already the stuff. Good. This is a bit too far out, so I need to put a bit further in yet. So it goes like this inside, turns outside, moves back here, and then goes straight. Okay, that should work. Let me now just hide the cube, go back into the camera view, and let me see. It works a bit better. I feel like it's a bit springy. Wait, I need. Where's the graph editor? Wait, how do you add a new thing here? Horizontal split. I need a graph editor. Not spreadsheet, graph editor here. Yes. Okay. Should I maybe do that below instead? Can I? Yeah. So I do the graph editor below. I do timeline here. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think. Yeah. Can I see the graph of the armature? Why is it not showing it to me? Can I like focus on it? There. Okay. goddamn vesps. What the hell? I don't have any sugar for you. Go away. Go away. Away. Don't bite me. Go away. Sorry, vesps. I dislike them. Okay. I don't have anything to shoot. This maybe. B attacks B. What? B attacks vesp. Come on. Come on. No, no further. No further than this. No further. Okay. Yeah, I hate lots. Bro, I just finished setting up the environment today for the same challenge. Now the remaining part is adding effects. Yeah, for me it's making the animation look good and then effects. Oh, the effects I need to make. I am not calm. You know the dog with the mug, this is alright. That's me. But like inside I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I do not want it to be here. Come on, take the small gap if you want. I'm fine with that. Why am I bargaining with a wasp? Bro, I just finished setting it. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Could be these. Yes. Why does it look like it's all locked? This is not the graph editor, no. Like that. Nice. Okay. So. So, if I just do a little bit trickery, if I like this, and this, I add a few overshoots here and there. Do I want it like this overshoot or this overshoot? I'm guessing this overshoot. Because that is the Y rotation, which is that. So if I or I might just let it go smoother like this, then overshoot like this, overshoot like this. Let the what the fuck punish. I've learned to suppress it, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. I just this, a bit of this. How does it look? I can probably zoom in further. This. I technically do need that. But anyways, wait. How does it look like? The thing is, it's 6 seconds. Like, what? I kinda need to copy this, put it just a few things after. Copy and paste. That should be good, so that I can this spot do a bit more of a smooth in. What's up, Nutlit? Yeah. Fuck off, Vesp. I should not have left the window open. Not this, not this. What do I have that I can move or that I can... Okay. I'm fighting with a wasp in here, so that's exhilarating, I'm sure. Why does this not want to... Come on, let me... Whose is this? All of them. Okay. What? What is that? That's not one of the ones I'm using. But, I need this, for instance. Can I? Okay, I know what I do. Just to make it simpler for myself. Here, for instance, I take this, I do this, and I do a bit of this. That makes that part look smoother. I take this, also make it a bit smoother. Maybe add a bit over here. And this I move like that. That should add some nice stuff to rotations and whatnot. Wait, apart from a small hiccup I find here, it does actually look quite nice. Great. This is a bit fast, so I'm gonna shorten it a bit. Does it look good? Wait. I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks good, at least for now. Then let's... First of all, always save. Why are you going lower? Get the frick out. Get the frick out of my house. I do not want you here. You are not welcome. You are breaking and entering, my friend. Well, you didn't break anything, but you're entering. You're trespassing. Okay. Do I? Come on. Come on, you fucker. No. Out. 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 Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on. Yes. Above and out. And out. Praise be the best. I'm not letting it back in. I don't know why I tapped my microphone off. Okay. Okay. The panic was real. Okay, so I have it going here. Technically, I could leave all of the... I could let that all go a bit to... Yeah, like right here. So it... You can normalize them. Okay, that good to know, because then you can see them better. That goes like this, this goes. This is a bit steep, so, or like needs to be a bit more steep, like that. That definitely not. It's hovering, isn't it? Is it hovering? It's hovering. Okay, which one was that again? That wasn't it. That was actually, that might solve it. Ah, I was already in the correct thing. So good. If I make this a little bit lower. Da, da, da. I just maybe this helps. Nope, it doesn't. Maybe the other view. Nope, it doesn't. Why does it? And I cannot zoom in that. Come on, let me zoom in further, please. I don't know what stops this always. Okay. Either way. Now it's currently touching the floor. If I take this line and I just move it up and down, that's the tilt. I do. That's the tilt in that axis. I need the tilt in another. Why is it still affecting the same tilt? This. Let me move. Do you guys still see me or read me? Like, I'm not sure. Should. My stream is working. Okay. Okay. It's supposed to be working. So, am I alright with it? The minimal clipping it has is fine, I believe. Because it looks alright. It's not that noticeable, and yeah. Either way, this goes by that fast. They probably won't be seeing it. I feel like I might have made the second, like, this works, kind of. It's the switch from this to this that might be a bit extreme. So I might just lower it all a bit. I do that here because for some reason it's a bit easier to do that. Like if I do it like this and like just around 100. Then let me see. Yeah, that looks better, I think. I feel like, wait, why does it feel like just doop, doop? It just hits a wall here a bit. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's too hard of a bump, so I gotta change that. So, how do I want to change it? Because I did add the overlap here, so I guess I can just... Actually, wait, isn't this... This is where it's on 0. Yeah. How would I? Let me... What if I, like... Just insert a keyframe here. Delete the one before with all the zeros. That could work, right? If I delete keyframes, then nah, that doesn't. I think I know why. It's because it happens at the same time as the hill goes up. So it's a little bit like of a, I have no better descriptor for that. Like, it's two things happening at the same time, which, like, in a realistic setting would not happen at the same time. Just want to get rid of those keys. There. So, in theory, if I select these keys and just move them like 2 in front, that would hopefully give them a bit of a better offset. No. Or maybe 2 back instead. But that would be too stuttery. Yeah. Or do I need to make... Let me just increase these slightly. This can... Not this one, or these ones. I want this to just go a bit here. Need to get used to this graph editor. Ah, wait, they do. Now I know why they stick. It's because they literally have a bump in. Yeah, okay. At least I figured that out. So I do this a bit, I do this a bit, and it's much smoother. Yeah. I do this a bit, I do this a bit. Much smoother. Okay. Yeah. That's why it felt like it hit a wall, because it quite literally did in a graph editor sense. What's this? Does that look smooth? Make it a little bit like this. Smooth. Yes. Smooth. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. That should work. Okay. It still has a little bit of it. Why does it want to go over the 24 frames? How can I just view it in? How to make viewport stay in. I just need it in 24. Hmm. Okay, where did it come to my thing? Nope, that's not it. I don't want to increase. I want it just to stay stable. Like it is technically at 24 frames per second. It just message no one did. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say it works. I just I keep it like this. Insert all channels so that just stays for a bit. Because do I want to have a more like smackdown feeling when it lands, or just like a smooth thing? I think the right thing would be smack. I could have it also do like a wheelie for a bit, which would be kind of fun. I'm not sure if that would be useful, and I don't know why I keep this light on. My window not blocked. Because if this, go like this and this, then it goes back, and I could have it just like slightly moved to the side. It's still within the block, so just so it isn't that stationary. Yeah, so like goes here, here, and it's like you don't really see it until like here. That doesn't do anything. Keep those thoughts out of my mind. I need to... Okay. I now add the second part of the environment. So here it goes, and I want it to keep more of to this angle, kinda like this. Yeah, like it does. I hate when it wobbles. Honestly, it can be alright. It's just shouldn't be too noticeable when it. Wait. Yeah, here. When does it hit? Here it hits, right? Yeah, here it hits. Okay. So up to there, I want to keep it like just before. And like, and then it hits. So it hits and then needs to turn back. Boom. So like, does that look good? It hits here. It hits here. Snap. Maybe I move it just a bit. Okay. That's just in Y, G, and X. Okay. That's also a thing, I guess. Wait, how does that look? I guess that would be a thing, but I don't want it that much. GX. So that works. So it goes and slams and a little bit, but it corrects. I just feel like the correction is a bit slow. Because like, yeah, because it like, okay. It's one. Pang. Boom. I can add more later. I feel yeah, that's also a thing where it's like anticipating the thing and then but it as a bike when it's already going this way, it wouldn't be anticipating the dive. So let me add a little bit. Well, not that much. Teeny bit more. here. That way it keeps going, and yeah, that works. Okay, so if it I could also have it do a cool thing and make an Akira slide. Like, it goes here, it hits the thing, and then swerves off to the side. Like, I save this. I insert keyframe onto all things, and as it goes here, I make it also go a bit like this. And it would make a little. It's literally hovering over the thing. Would it wait when it lands? Jump to keyframe. Yeah. And that's the wrong thing. I want it down there. And that one's still a little bit off. So back into camera, hits and drift. Okay, so from here it needs to go a little bit up yet, because otherwise, no goodie. No goodie. Okay. What happens if I make those? How can I make them snap smooth? I want them. I want. No, that's not. How do you do that? I guess I do it manually, but how do you break the stuff? Because I don't want all of them to. I just. And anyway, you can select keyframes and then yeah, that's not what I want to do because I don't want to do it manually. I want to do it in thing. How do I? Show me. Show me. Yeah, I know you can. Okay. You just can we just select them? Okay, I don't want to edit all these. Interpolate mode, linear. In most cases, it's stupid. But in this case, it hits the thing. And technically, all of these should be linear if I thought of it before correctly. Because they hit the stuff. It's just from this point forward that they shouldn't be. Yeah, because it's a hit, bomb off to the side. Yeah, that works. Let me think. How does it look? I think I could. Oh wait, I didn't actually edit this one yet. This one needs to be interpolate linear there. Because and like it hits here, it glides for a bit. It maybe goes a little bit in the other direction. No, you wouldn't have a nice silhouette with that. Like this actually looks decent. The going here to the side. But like up until here, I want to all channels to be the same. I just want here to be different. Put these all back on 0 just so that I have like a base set. So and here actually should be a little straighter because let me see this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you have hit, scoot, Damn it, now I must think of freaking... What's his name? The guy from Squid Game. Thanos. Should probably... What? Can I just, like, this, interpolate, and, like... bounce? You can bounce it. Wait, what does that look like? Wait, I want to see that in action. Like, a few less bounces would actually not look all that bad. Elastic. Ooh, that's a big thing. Okay, that's... I'm just... No. Skate a bit down. It will have the wheel turned a little to emphasize that. If you... Done. This, and this a bit. What's that? I feel like I should go a little bit there and then, like... Okay. I don't care enough. Anyways, is no one else here? Am I the only one? Am I talking to no one? I'm probably talking to no one. I'm talking to no one, but anyways. So, turn. Bonk. I could probably get away with actually moving this a little bit up. Just like a little bit here, moving these also. More. That's actually good. Yeah. So I wanted to go a bit more here. None of that. Some of this and this. And as a result, sadly, some of this. So wait. How does that look? That looks horrible. That looks like genuine ass. I'm going all the way back on that one. So yeah, if I do this, get rid of them, that should improve it. I feel like if I this like one frame early, just does have like a slight hop to it. I know what looks off. It's because it's not going off based off of the I'm just stupid. Okay. So I have this. I have it going like this here. It's because it's moving the wheel, which looks a little bit off. If I slightly adjusted it for it and moved it here, that should improve it by a fairly large margin. Just here. And I move this back here. I don't want to do it on both. I want to do it on this one. Maybe don't show me this one. Then X. So in theory, that looks a bit better. It moving back is a bit weird. Hold on. Let me think. So if I here doing this, this. This movement is really weird, but I kind of need it to stay in that frame. Or, wait. If I... That's not that far out, technically. That's still well in frame. But I think it's actually... That should be, because I made the ramp based off. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's just touching the ground. That's why. I probably just move these both down so it stays in this thing. So it stays and then zoom. That should work. Okay, my headphones lost juice. So, stupid. I moved that without doing that. Okay, so just see the animation of it a bit. I guess it looks a little bit unnatural because it's going in the perfect angle that it needs to go off in. Like, wait. I have, like, from here on, this motion is perfect. But this all looks a little bit off because of how it's sliding. I need to figure out how I change that. From here on, this is the perfect angle for it. I do not want to change anything from that angle. But here I need to do something. What if I just select this and delete frames? Does that do anything for it? No. Should I just have it not be rotated that far? If I have this, I want this to interpolate as Bezier. Come on. I selected the thing, didn't select Bezier end of it. Why is it? What if it did here? Bezier. There. Okay. So. That would also mean I need to tweak this. So I'm gonna that otherwise that looks approximately right. If I have hits, it goes here. It's a bit. A little. If I put it back up there, it looks alright. Then it's yeah. Maybe the constant is not. Ah, have I this is the yeah. I haven't technically. So from here on, I want this to be 0 still, so it's a bit smoother. That actually might be what made it. Man, I'm making all of this smooth again. Like this, but the hits will be like I just want it to be linear hits. I don't need it to be. I want. How do I? Oh, so I'm turning this and deleting. How can I remove this? Right. That's making me mad. It's making me mad. Let's delete the keyframes. Okay, good. So. And I think I feel like it does a little bit of a hop here at the back. Or should I scrap the idea and then just make it better? Wait. I'll save it like this as one thing. Now I have a separate one where I have it go the other direction. Not like that, other direction, but like this and this. So it goes. And delete those. This. I just don't want it that steep. What does it not understand? So, dun, dun, dun. You really see it. I feel like this can be moved a bit later. Okay, and it immediately messes up my thing. So later, and it's not turning based off of that axis, which sucks kind of. Wait, it's okay. Let me. Um. Here, supposed to hit floor, hit floor. So okay, if I this back a bit, hits the floor. It's like this, and then it's like this. Let me think. Let me think. Like that looks nice now. Or should I just keep it straight? I want to do something with it. That's probably just keep it straight, right? From this point on, I don't want it to change. But everything before that. So I'm taking all of this, not this, and just deleting it. I'm taking this again. Nope, not that one, actually. This one, no. This one. And pasting that here-ish. So these things stay. There. I need wait later. Yeah. Right. Way. And I just want to copy this. Then okay. Ooh. So it goes hapoo, vroom. This. What I do is that here I wanted to actually turn a bit other direction. Not by that amount. Like this. Move with me. Move. Okay. And rotate a little bit like this. And a little like that. So then it will go. So it hits, goes like this, pose, and then it's like one pose here where it's not looking like ass. Like this. Actually, that could be the thing that fixes it. I go like this and sure. I might move this timing a little bit for a little bit later, but otherwise I think that looks pretty damn good. This. It's the I fear that this needs to be absolutely stuck by the time that it lands like that, because otherwise it looks a bit floaty, which we do not want. So if we have it, what the, okay, I don't want here to there to be any. So here it that's clipping way too much, sadly. So a little bit higher, like this. So it goes here. And how does that look? That looks good. This, that's good. That's good stuff. Just needs a little bit overlap, but otherwise that looks good, I think. Okay, I think that looks good actually. So I save this just. Oh, that I'm really glad about. So I just go through each each of these so that it a little bit move, that it's not an immediate thing. That can actually, because it's a hit, and it works. I'm not gonna mess with that because otherwise it might not work as intended. That is the that I also leave, I think. Oh wait. This doesn't. This needs overlap, I believe. If I overlap like this a bit, make a bit here, then it goes. Yeah, because that's X rotation. Yeah, that's good. That's good overlap for it. I might even this move it a bit down. That way it can like overshoot a bit and then stabilize. Get this a bit up. Why is that moving it like this now instead of the way I planned? Because of course the two stuff moving synchronous. But that's not the one. This one is the one. This one is the way. A little bit up. So does that mess up my thing? No. Okay. And then it's off. Please wait. Probably should this like that. So it goes off like this. Okay. Okay. That I save. To me, that looks nice-ish. Okay. Yeah. Now what I want to animate is this one. Because that's a simpler thing. It hopefully won't take too much time. Okay. Please insert keyframes here. Because all I want to do is rotate the Y. I don't want to really do much more than that, because that's way too much for that controller to do. So, like, in theory, I could do a small, like, this action. Because it's not. But yeah, I don't really need that. Thinking is it's going to the left. So, okay, I want to look at it. So, goes a bit like this. I can go to. I could go 20, right? 200. That's not what I wanted. Can I please look at the thing to see the edge? That's just a bit over. I would say 190 is like the max I can. Nope. 160 is the max I can bring it. Yeah. So 160. Then I want to. Actually, I can like. What I can do is I copy all these because these are where the main things happen. So I copy them and I paste them here. Paste. It's not pasting keyframes. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I'm like Trump. I don't know what happens. Let's hope he doesn't send a ballistic missile. Okay. And I can switch off all apart from Y rotation here. So actually I take this, I take these, and I delete keyframes. So now I only have Y rotation. And I have pretty good Y rotation in this already. That's impressive, apart from here, but okay. Oh god, now I need to zoom back in there. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Oh wait, was it because this? Ah, that was okay. That's good. So it's now fine, but I needed to go in the exact opposite direction. Wait, minus 0.19. Wait, plus 0.19. So that's that. It then goes like, I can just use the up-down look for it, because that might as well give me that thing. Goes in like that, then starts going the other way. So, like, technically I could take all of this, move it one for it back, because I need this to happen a bit earlier. So when it's it is like this, goes like, here I need minus 19 because I'm turning it. That goes to this. That turns it. Yeah, that turns it like that. It should turn it to 0. Actually, 11 is good, I think, because it's going back but not as hard. So it goes like that. That should still be around 11, I think. Oh, like not 11, but like 6. That's not 6. 0.6. So it's like still steering it to go that way. And then should end up at 0. Yes. Because then comes the ramp. I'm fine with a little bit of that. It goes here off of the ramp, basically at 0. Keeps 0, that's good. And maybe because we like, maybe since we already like know the path, it can like stay till here. Channels, so it then turns already before hitting, which, how much would it? Like, let's say it goes let's say it goes 9, moves further to not that far, to like 15, like 2, then because it knows to hits goes that way, then actually would turn the opposite. Actually, yeah, like maybe I move this a bit. G Y, G Y, G X, 2 just a little bit further, so it's properly doing its turn, and then goes hard in that direction. Like, that's not what I want, but it can be a little bit like this, where it's going like this, and then because it turns, I do go that works, I'm sure. I feel like I should make it go straight again, because it's yeah. That's good. Okay. I feel like that's a good thing. I'm gonna re-import the camera because I have a feeling that something might be wrong. I do have the origin, right? Uh, if I just hide everything. Or like, the camera shouldn't have changed just because I do this, right? Or does the camera change when I do that? Collection, scene, camera. Give me some of its info. Nope. Where is the info? Info, 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 info. Ah. Wait. This. Like, if I do this. Yeah, it's the same. Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? I feel like, am I changing the thing? How do I see the camera options? I want to see the camera options. Camera. I want to see the camera. Not upload a thing. Wait. I know an easy way. If I insert keyframe. That's not what I... Oh, I know what that's fine. Okay, no, the camera is baked, so I'm not changing it. Otherwise, there would be a bunch of like, ooh, things here. Nah, I'm not. Okay, that's good for me. That's nice because I do not want to deal with that. But anyways. So now I have that all set up kind of correctly. Which means I can use the character, but I'm gonna take a break. So or no one's in the thing. No one's here. I might as well like is anyone here? Oh wait, there are four viewers. What the hell? What am I thinking? No, wait. One. Why does it show me 4 viewers? Who are the 4 viewers? The fuck? Channels? There are 3 in my YouTube. It's not showing me 3 watching now. Do I need to update that? Nope, it's just... Okay. If anyone's watching, tell me because I cannot see seemingly. I might as well do the basic stuff because that I will need to do. Either way. So, let me see. I want to... I forgot there's an animation tab here. I could have done that in an animation tab. Doesn't matter. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. There. So, if I want to have it properly, I'm guessing edit pose mode. Okay, so this is, yeah, cog control. I need that. Mainly, should I parent it to the main thing? Or I should probably parent that to the other one, to this, because how do I parent it to that when I cannot click on it like this? So so if I go here, select that, go, it's still selected, go here, select, go into pose mode and select this, then I can Shift P. That's not what I wanted. Shift P. And checked. Shift P. Parent to ball. Can I, without, like, can I automatically? Relative? No. Okay, I'm doing it in the opposite direction. That's why it's not showing me Okay, this is... Wait, let me go back in, pose mode. I select this. This is Shift P. No, Shift select. This is now. That one's parent. In theory. Nope. No. Why am I messing this up so much? So I was correct. I select here this, go into pose mode. Select this, go out of pose mode. Go here, go into pose mode. Select this, Shift P, object. So yeah. That should actually not control this, but I'm fine with it. It's not correct, but I'm fine with it. I just needed to control the position in that sense. I need to swap the thing into IKs because I'm majority-wise using IKs for this. FK. Where is the... Isn't there like a whole thing where you like pull it and it becomes IK? LRIK. I do this. FK, so I want it to be fully IK. So I can go here and I just hide the FK thing. Shouldn't that hide the FK things? I have a feeling it should, but so it should be an IK now. Let me test that. Nope, it's still an FK. Why is it not an IK? IK, FK, so 0 should be thing. Am I confused? Maybe. Okay. I do not understand why it does not want to do. So if I do this, presumably it will. Wait. Nope. Why is it not? Okay, wait. I moved. Wait, so... That's not how IKs work, right? Or am I dumb? Could be missing the... What's this? Born in this dimension. Okay. Gonna keep that off. Yeah, I want to see the IK. Toggle. Oh, IK parent torso. None. Which should mean that if I... Yeah! Whoa, stretch. Okay, this is what I... Okay. So if I do it on the other side, IK parent. Yeah, that should be good. Did I not turn this? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. So if I have it already, so should actually not be going like that. But if I have, like, if I have none as a thing, shouldn't it just stay in world space? Or is that a different thing that I'm just thinking is Maya? Am I too Maya coded for this? Maybe. Wait. No. What are tweak? Oh, you can like. Oh, that's cool. That could be a really cartoony stuff. But I'm not doing that, sadly. Well, I might do a bit of it, but not now. I could have the feet dangle, but I kind of. I could make it. Because I wanted to add a thing. Damn. Damn. This rig actually has really a lot of stuff. Does it have IK fingers? No. Okay, that would have been way too cool. No, that. Okay. I thought already it had IK fingers. That would have been a lot of stuff for it. But anyways, I should probably move this. So now it doesn't want to. Okay, that's weird. Because, like, I put that as the thing that controls this, which means it should also, like... That's just funny, kind of. So... I take this, and... presumably these two. Not that one, that one. Deselect this. Or I'm just an idiot. I had it deselected. So. Rotate. Here. Move. Here. Whoop. Rotate a little bit further like this. Move a bit more like this. That should get it. Whoa. Straight on top of it. Okay, good. Then move this up and G1, GX, yeah, like this. G over here. Okay. G1, no. GX. Get it over there. Z a little bit up. Maybe rotate on Z a little. This. It is clipping. My biggest worry. GX. A little bit further out. I can make it. I can make. Oh, hi. What's up, Raven? When did that come in? Oh, just a minute ago. How are you doing? I did not expect that someone writes me at this point. But hey, you came at the right point. I'm posing my thing so that it fits on the stuff. was a very informative sentence. I can speak goodly. Rotate X here, move it X and Y a bit more in X, but in rotate it Z there. That's awful, but that's the wildest pose to have, but okay. So, Raven, how are you doing? What are you up to? If I don't want to rotate it, I want to fit a little bit up and to the side. Honestly, you can't really see the issue here. So, I'm gonna just rotate this along the X. Can I rotate it along a specific thing? I do not know. Can I like rotate it and just like this? That should be alright. I should probably hide these for now because that's just distracting me. In front, yeah. So I take these again, put it in pose mode here. Okay, I grab this, move it so it grabs that. Yeah, needs a little bit more forward lean. It's gonna be very funny. Okay. Rotate like this. Rotate and Z and G, C, and the handle is way too small. I'll leave it like this for now with both of them. So I take this. And like, I rotate this. I rotate it like this. I rotate it Z. A bit better. Rotate it Z. Why is it what? Rotating Z like this. Why was it going based off my view? That's weird. That's not how Z should look. Can I just... Okay. There. Let me just see how that... Ha! Okay. You would think that if the thing is parented to the other thing, that it just moves with it. I guess not. I just want to Alt P. No, that's not what Alt P clear parent. So we'll pause, and that should, okay, that's all stings. So this is, I guess, the pause. If I take this, can I, yeah, okay. If I see this a bit, RZ, just let me rotate it. Whoa. Let me rotate it a bit like this, and this, this. What did I move before that needed? Oh, because I moved the location, not the rotation. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Where's the pointer for the okay. That's not done. That's more like what I'm expecting. So I guess this is how it works in Blender. Okay. Might be a bit like this. Does this work? This kind of works. That's a lot of messages happened right behind each other. I only got 3 of the like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13 highs. Okay. Check that. Okay. So I just want like parent this to this object. Then wait, let me see, does it I guess that works. I think better if Does it just parent the entire thing to it? Because I would think it just parents the stuff. How can I parent a component onto it? I don't know. If I select that, go to this, and then go to this, and just parent it to that, then I'm literally sitting my ass down. And I want to just... I want to see it without this for a second. Just also get rid of this. Can I? Yes, like that. And I probably should have gone a different way, but like this. I would love for some monsters to just chase it. Like some lava monsters that just drip somehow. Can you, like, just as a... Let's see if this works. I'm gonna save this. Not that I ruined the rig and then I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't do that. Ah, no. No. I messed it up. And then I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I need to redo that. Here. Pose mode. Can I just scale this up? I can straight up scale this up. Okay, scale this down. Okay, now that looks ridiculous. I could, like, scale this up a bit. I feel like I want to add physics onto this part because it's not working as I intended it to work. I could also just curve it back like this. Is that really that nice? And to just move out of this view. Do you see it in any fashion? Well, that could actually work. Just I just want to do it in nope, not that. And not that. And that. Like a bit like this. A tiny bit like yeah. So that works. Kind of. I might improve the pose. Like, I need to improve the pose, of course. Whoa. Probably need to slide the feet a bit back yet, and that will also maybe help a bit with weird positioning. I could also just like scale down the seat a bit in one direction because that's a bit. Scale it in. Whoa, I'm not selecting. Oh, yeah. Clear parent. There. Like, if I just. Like this. Definitely less visible. But anyways, compare this to this object, so it's still following. Yeah, that's good. Okay. A few last looks yet. So, this is how far along we are. I actually did the animation bit kinda good for now. It's like just the bike and a little bit. I have to pose for the thing, but like it's coming together.